Hello and welcome to another episode here of Mold Streamer Advice. My name is Chaos Mole and I'm a public variety streamer on twitch.tv/chaosmole, and today we want to talk about, no, not my haircut, because I know I need one, you know I need one, so there's not really something we have to talk about, but we have to talk about the most powerful tool in the tool belt of a streamer, and that is networking. Well, networking is also a pretty simple thing, right? You're just going in somebody's channel and then you're watching him for like 4 or 5 hours. You blurb some chat messages in the chat, and then you are out, you are getting followers, you are getting views, and everyone is happy, right? Yeah, no. That's not how networking works, and that's where you go nowhere. Networking itself is really about finding friends you can work with, or if you are not really a person who likes to make too many friends, try to build up professional relationships. You can clearly see this as a profession and you can clearly treat it as much. And nobody who is also looking for professional relations will at some point believe that you were doing it wrong, right? They're like, hey, you want to do it for your profession and I want to do it for my profession, so let's work together, let's collaborate, and let's see if we can help each other. But there are clearly some differences, and this is very, very important that we talk about this, because unfortunately what I also see is self-advertisement, forcing you on other people with working with them together. And sometimes I see people really just trying to reach out to streamers who are definitely not really made for them. What does that mean? Well, let's talk about that first. When you are a streamer, every streamer is growing differently. Every streamer has something else going on, and well, everyone's different because we are human beings. But the problem is that sometimes I see new streamers who try to go into a channel which is much, much bigger than they are, and they're like, "Hi, I'm the new guy. Hey, you should like me. We should work together. Come on, let's co-stream. Let's do some raids on my channel. Let's help me out and not you." And see, that's the problem. Like, you cannot really hope to get like working with somebody and building relationships with a channel which are on a completely different point in their career than you are. Let's say you are just a new streamer. You need some followers, you need to build up your community, you might look for affiliate, you might even look for partner at some point, and you are trying to reach out to somebody who has already achieved all that. Then their priorities are probably at a completely different point in their career than yours. And the possibilities that these two channels, these two personalities, and these two goals align for networking is pretty much zero. That's unfortunate. But there's a few things you should definitely not do if you do networking. First of all, as I said, find channels you really want to hang out with. Don't go into channels just because to want to network. I'm hanging around in a good amount of channels. I'm watching them on a daily basis and I chat with them, I hang out with them, and if something opens up, maybe we are doing something together. But the point is, at no point in that relationship am I am looking for gaining something out of it. I, I know it sounds a little bit weird to say that, but the biggest issue I see is people come into a channel and they're waiting for the reward. They want this particular reward from you, which is followers, viewers, and their support. It's like, if you were doing that, you were setting yourself up for disappointment, because I'm somebody, I'm not shouting out people 24/7. I am somebody who is not like trying to convince everyone to work with me. I'm somebody who looks for people which really align with my goals, or where I have the feeling that the chemistry is working pretty well together. Like the Real Gaffer and I have a podcast every Friday. Well, mostly every Friday if nothing is like getting in between us, but we are doing a podcast. And you can clearly say that Mr. Gaffer has a very different goal for their streaming endeavor than I have. And we are still doing this podcast because we are pretty good buddies. Like, we function very well with each other. Like, there is a symmetry between us where I just say, okay, you know what, even though I like, we are buddies, right? We are buddies. And so it doesn't really matter if we have like similar goals in streaming. We're just functioning so well with each other that it would be a completely crazy thing not to do something together, right? But sometimes the chemistry is less profound than with me and the Real Gaffer, and then you really have to see if it like works with from a pure like business perspective. And I think I just hit my microphone, and if you heard that, I'm totally sorry about that. But the point is, when you were doing networking, find channels you would have hang out anyways and see if they are on the same goals as you are, if they have like a similar size which aligns with the same goals. Because like, let's say on Twitch, a Lyric or Coke Carnage has completely different life goals than I have, and that's something where even if it would make sense to work with them, it wouldn't really work out, because again, they have completely different goals than I have right now. Like, I try right now, even though I'm partnered, I'm trying to establish myself now on Twitch because, well, I was a mixer for a long time, and they are looking for completely different things as those partners. And that is the important point here. The important point is that you really have to find the channels which align with you. And please, please, don't do self advertisement. Don't go just into other channels, post your links there. Believe me, it won't work. It does actually the opposite. And if you're really somebody who looks for followers and viewers, and you want to go down that route, I would say don't do it. But let's be real here. Some people want to do it anyways. Let me at least give you a tip here. Try to win over the viewers, not the streamer. I see this also happening quite a bit, where people go into a channel and I clearly see that they are trying to network, and I'm like, yeah, I see what you're doing there. But they are trying to win me over. I'm like, why are you focusing on me? What is it you want from me? That I rate you? That I host you? Don't wait for that. I'm rating many different people and I'm hosting many different people. So if you want to get on the list, just don't wait for it. But it would make so much more sense that you were trying to be a part of that community, and that you are trying the other community members maybe to give you a chance, follow you, and check you out. That's actually what I have been doing now for the last month on Twitch, to a certain degree, that I was just hanging out in channels I would have been hanging out anyways, because I enjoy the streamer, I enjoy the content, and I want to be there. And I was just mingling with the community. I was talking to other viewers. Now some people, not all of them, but some people recognize me when I come in, and they're like, "Hey Mo, good to see you," and they already gave me a follower, and they maybe have checked me out yet, or they haven't. I can't tell, but it's like, if you really want to go down that route to get followers and views out of visiting other channels, again, don't do it. You will become very disappointed very fast. But if you want to do it, at least try to win over the community, not the streamer. The streamer is one viewer. And sure, even though that some streamers can make or break you with the size of the channel, it makes so much more sense to just try to be a part of the community, try to be known as a spotlight of this community, not just the annoying other streamer everybody knows about, like, oh, look at him again. There comes the streamer who's basically only coming into the channel to get their networking done. Oh my god. And he chats again. And it's all just stupid stuff he is saying. Oh god. How can somebody try to get so much attention? Oh, this annoys me. Like, be a good person. Try to be a shining light in these communities you joined. And at some point, people will hopefully check you out. And if not, well, then at least you're a good part of that community and nobody will talk bad about you. So that's something at least. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will be back with another video tomorrow, as always. And if you want to check me out live on stream, you can check me out under twitch.tv/chaosmole. And you also find me on Twitter under /chaosmolefx, because somebody else has the name chaosmole. Thanks. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.